everyone. So in this lesson, I want to talk about the edit menu and the key commands associated with the edit menu. So the key command for the edit menu is T. So if I press T, you'll see the edit menu pop up, and then you'll see all of these different keys which correspond to different tools. So for example, I've got a guitar here that I recorded, and there's quite a lot of noise at the beginning of the recording, and I want to cut that out. And most people will just drag all the way along to cut out what they don't need, and this is fine, it works, but you could be really zoomed in, for example, and then drag and then have to wait for the screen to kind of catch up with you to get to where you want to be, and you might go past or whatever, and it's just a bit of a waste of time. So if you press T and then press I, which brings up the scissors tool, you can just snip exactly where you want to cut off and then just delete that bit of audio region. But this is exactly the same as the dragging, and it's totally non-destructive, so I can go back and I can pull back what I don't need. Maybe I went too far and I just want to just add a little bit more back on. So another really helpful key command to know is T plus A, because the region that you've just cut is now, you've just split the waveform. So as you'll see, you're cutting through the middle of the waveform, and if you don't get this at the perfect spot, you'll get a bit of a clip in the audio. So what you want to know is how to fade. So if you press T and then A, which you'll see down here is the fade tool, it'll bring up the fade tool, and then you can just drag a fade in, and then you can just get that really short. All you really want it is to get rid of the click, and then you just press T and then T again to return to the normal cursor, and then you've just faded it. So you won't get any clicks and pops in the audio, which will build up a lot. If you cut like 50 audio regions and then don't put fades on the end, you'll get a lot of noise build up. So this is a really useful one to know. So as you can see, there are quite a lot more tools in this edit menu, but I'm not going to discuss them all today, and we'll get a lot more in depth with the different tools and their different functions in further lessons. So I'll catch you next time for lesson 4. It came to pass, I told you.